Connor and I joined the Fort Myers Flying Club, and this is Connor's first flight lesson in the Cessna 172. Alright, so we checked all the oil pressure, oil temp, vacuum. .6 volts. Alright. So now we need to get the EDIS, and it says pre-taxi. So flaps we have up already. So here's your flaps, they're all the way up. Heating, vents, and defrost we don't have to worry about. EDSB is on. It's built in our transponder, so it's on. EDIS and EOS we want to get. So if you'll hold this for a minute. So we need to...
base operations.
So this is COM 1, this is COM 2. COM 1 is down here.
Echo. First try to kill.
So we need to get EDIS first, which is... Alright, so we got ground, which is 121.7. There's our tower. And then EDIS is 2372, which is actually over here. So we can go to COM 2.
Boarding aircraft requesting radar flight following or authorization to transit to Fort Myers class Charlie airspace. Advise ground control prior to taxi. Visual approaching use, landing in, departing runway 23. All aircraft regard runway hold short instructions. All going to advise on initial contact via information Foxtrot.
Alright, so we have information Foxtrot.
H tower, information Foxtrot 21530, meet time observation, wind 21010, gust 21, visibility 10 miles, sky clear. Temperature 312.22, altimeter is 29902.
2992
aircraft requesting radar flight following or authorization to transit to Fort Myers class Charlie airspace. Advise ground control prior to taxi. Visual approaching use, landing in, departing runway 23. All aircraft regard runway hold short instructions. All going to advise on initial contact via information Foxtrot.
Okay, so they're still using 2-3 and it's Foxtrot. I'm going to turn this back to COM 1. So we can kind of start here. We checked all those. Airspeed looks good. We're going to set this to horizon for us.
Hey, 4X-ray Pop over here.
2992, we set that.
We just
And
wanted to do
zero, that's where
two
elevation
goes and then the third one to a full stop.
Turn and ball, there's just liquid in there. So as we turn, you'll see activity. This is your heading indicator, so we're going to match it to here. So it's 350.
And we're going to go to 23 by way of Alpha and across 31 at Alpha.
Push it in all the way and turn.
Papa, runway 23, tax via Echo Alpha, cross runway 23 at Alpha.
Roger, Echo to Alpha, then cross 23, 4 X-ray Papa.
Mr. Observer, cross runway 13 at taxiway Alpha.
350. Looks good.
And 13, thanks.
So we're going to head,
Papa.
this is a heading bug, and since we know we're going to use runway 23, I'm going to set that on 23. Okay. And then vertical speed should be 0. Okay. And it's Foxtrot. So we got ground here and tower. And that should be it for now. Really? We're going to leave this up so we'll have a map to taxi and look at it. Let's see.
Alright, charge 0, 23, clear for the option.
Brake takeoff. We got flaps up. Heating ADS we got. Altimeter's reset. Transponder is 1200 and it's on alt. So it's pretty much on auto. So we can click VFR and it'll go to 1200. It was already on there, so it went to something else.
124
Is there a different code if you're doing
right down with runway.
There'll be a different code if you have IFR or if you fly a flight plan and talking to like a controller, then they'll give you a squawk code. Yep. Alright, so what's next? Heading indicator is we checked. Taxi lights will turn on, brakes are tested, we'll test those as we start rolling. Altimeters we tested, and turn coordinator we'll test while we're taxiing. So we're going to go over and do a run up when we're out there. So, alright, you ready?
Yes, so.
So this is how we talk. There's 2 mic switches here. This is your trim up and down. Or fuel on both, shut off, and your trim needs to be right on this arrow for takeoff. You can control your trim electrically. Okay.
Really? Can I let off the brakes?
Yeah, go ahead and turn off. So you just turn it to the left.
Push it in?
Yep. So it should automatically come in there. That's not right. There it goes. Alright, so brakes are off and we're ready to taxi. We're at what, Alpha 49 hangar. Ground Cessna 3521 Quebec is ready to taxi from Alpha 49 hangar with Foxtrot via north departure.
Widow 513 pacer, continue runway 23. Okay, calling pace for taxi, say again.
Yeah, it's Cessna 3521 Quebec. We're ready to taxi from the Alpha 49 hangar with Foxtrot. Will be a north departure.
352 Quebec, runway 23, taxi Alpha 3, Bravo Alpha, cross runway 31 at Alpha 3.
Alright, Alpha 3, cross 31 at Alpha 3, Bravo to Alpha to 23, November, or 3521 Quebec.
Widow 513, turn toward the airport, please.
Alright, I usually have a pencil write that down, but...
Wouldn't it be easy to have like a marker thing that you could just mark on there?
Alright, so we're going to steer with our feet here. We're going to clear left and clear right. And you can put your feet up there so you can kind of follow along. Alright, he's cleared us across and we can turn on our taxi light. Do you see it down there?
It's on.
Alright, clear right.
Clear left.
Oh, keep looking for traffic.
Widow 513, turn toward the airport, please. Yeah, I need you to turn toward the airport, please. 9 Charlie, sure, make a right 360 midfield right down one.
Alright, clear right, and we're going to turn left here. Alright, why don't you taxi?
You want me to?
Yes.
Before X-ray pop pace chart, what was your direction?
Just go on straight here. So push on the right, go right, and left to go left. Okay?
Okay.
44 X-ray pop, make left traffic, runway 23, clear for takeoff. For correction, just fly runway heading, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Try not to ride the brakes, which are to the top.
So just push on the rudder?
Yep, just push on the rudder. If you gotta turn real sharp, you can use the brakes. But
9 Charlie, sure, when you roll out, you're going to be following the citation on final.
okay, so you can use the brakes to slow down here. Okay. So just follow the yellow line around.
To the right?
Yeah, we're gonna make a right turn.
Following Quebec, this will be full stop or touch and go. Following Quebec, turn eastbound to follow traffic on the left downwind.
Yeah, that's center line.
Following Quebec, you're following the Cessna on the midfield left downwind. You're number 3 for the airport.
Page Ground Skyhawk 17223 at Paragon would like to taxi for departure.
Alright, I'm gonna switch this to tower.
Widow 513, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, Widow 513.
Clear to land.
Start slowing down a little bit.
Clear land, runway 23, we'll be cautious.
You want me to slow down?
Yeah.
Okay, 1722, correction, calling pace.
Yeah.
Let's try it again on ground control. 17223, runway 23, taxi via Delta 2, Alpha 3, Bravo, Alpha, cross runway 31 at Alpha 3.
Alright, I'm gonna do the run up while we're sitting here.
Search base,
Just gonna show you how to do it.
Sorry,
So we're gonna bring it up to 1800. Hold the yoke for me.
Papa, you're number 3, following
There's 1800.
right
We're gonna
position.
do left mag,
Roger, and
then back to both.
number 3.
Right mag, back to both. And then put off check the propeller. We're gonna check the amp meter, the volts, all that kind of stuff.
Wheels 513,
All good?
turn right at the
All
end,
green.
pass around via
Then we're gonna bring
Charlie,
it back
Charlie
to
2.
Good. Alright, so we're gonna run up, so brakes are set. Fuel selector, we're gonna make sure it's on both.
Looking for the other one.
Trim is set for takeoff, it's right here. Flight control is free, so we're gonna move it to the left. So we'll make sure that one goes up, and we're gonna move it back to the right, make sure the other one goes up. And we'll pull it back, and you can check the elevator. Yep. And then we can check the rudder by pushing left and right. Everything good?
Yep. And 4 X-ray Papa has the other Cessna.
4 X-ray Pop number 2, only 23, clears the option to make left traffic.
Roger, left traffic, 4 X-ray Papa clears the option.
Throttles, mags, we checked, vacuum meter, fuel pressure is green, oil pressure, oil temp. Annunciator, it's okay, idle, back, RPM, friction lock. Alright, so we're going to rotate at our VR is 55. Trying to find it on here. We'll do 0 degrees flaps, and then we're going to climb up about 70 knots.
Jersey, perfect.
Let's check this again, it seems to possess 310, that's pretty good.
Echo Alpha 3, good day.
Yeah, rotate's 55.
Echo Alpha 3 to Alpha 3.
Right around 60, 55, we're going to start rotating, and then we'll climb out at 70.
Okay. So when we get to 65, you say, we start pulling back?
55.
55, okay.
55 is our rotation speed. So we'll put that back up there for now. I'm going to turn us real quick. You can close that window. Tower 3521 Quebec 3 at 23 will be a northeast departure.
3521 Quebec, roger.
So keep your hand up here, your feet down there, so you can, just one hand. Just hand, there you go. And you can follow along. So we can't go above 1,000 feet here. So we're going to take off. You can see there's traffic coming in here. We're going to take off and probably do a right turn out. And then we'll go out to this practice area out here.
352 on Quebec, turn left or right on course, remain clear to Charlie, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Alright, we'll be right turn out and clear and take off 23, remain clear for West Charlie, 3521 Quebec. Alright, final's clear. And let's light everything up. So landing nav lights, strobes, those should all be on. Alright, you got it?
Yeah, I feel it.
The yoke, I'm gonna lighten you up here and then you can take it. Just one hand.
Hey, Tower, Skyhawk,
Alright, you ready? One hand.
One hand.
Feet on the ground, off the brakes. Okay.
797 Sierra Pop, hey,
Full power,
where you at?
airspeed's alive, everything's looking good.
13 miles to the north.
There's 55, we can start a rotation, nice and easy.
48
Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Little right rudder.
8 miles.
And then we're going to climb out at 70. Okay. Look outside, Gus Trail, looking outside in front of you. And once we get to 500 feet, we'll make a right turn out. Then we'll depart. You got it?
Yep.
Right rudder. A little bit more right rudder. Right rudder. Right rudder. There you go. Keep climbing. Alright, it's 500 feet. Turn right. Those birds sometimes like to dive. Keep it climbing, we're going to go up to 1,000 feet. Now roll our wings level. Then we'll check for traffic. Now make another turn.
The full 4 X-ray Papa, mid-flight for 23.
4 X-ray Papa, only 23, clear for the option.
Yeah, clear
Keep
for the
turning.
option. 4 X-ray Papa.
Yeah. About like that, that's where you want.
Really?
1,000 feet, so push it over. And then we'll trim it so it doesn't climb anymore. You got it?
Yep.
2 on Quebec, turn 20 degrees right for traffic.
Do I need?
20 20 degrees right for traffic, 21 Quebec.
Alright, 20 degrees right. So we're 040 and 20 degrees right. Yeah, let's do it 10,000.
And 223 Page Tower, say direction of flight.
We're going to be westbound for 223.
223 holds for runway 23 landing traffic.
Hold for 23 for landing traffic, 23.
So looking good. I'm going to pull back the power a little bit. Try not to climb above 1,000. Look outside. Okay. So when you're trying to fly straight, try to pick something out there that you're flying to. So we're at 0 now. We were like 070. So right there. So pick out something in front of you and just fly to it. Okay.
223, correction, November 21, Quebec, proceed on course.
On course, 21 Quebec. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Alright, so we can turn back to about 030. We'll get out of their airspace. Okay. One hand.
And 223, only 23.
Oh, right here, there's traffic coming towards us. We'll see them here in a minute.
Cliff takeoff runway 23, 223.
He's probably coming into Page Field here. .500 feet above us. Alright, now you can turn left at 030. Oh, look, there he is. Doing a good job on the altitude. Gonna roll out. We'll fly just right of that lake up there. Do you see those antennas now?
Yeah.
Follow that road and you see a bunch of them over there?
Yeah.
So we go over past the river, which will be the edge of the Class C airspace, and then we'll climb up. Once we get past the river, we'll stay away from those antennas.
Okay. So pulling down on this makes it go up.
Yep. You don't want to climb anymore though, right?
Right, I'm just...
So, you pitch for what you want, and then you trim it. And then you can let go of it. See, like right now it's not trimmed.
Okay. So how do you...
So, put it where you want it, and then trim it. Push down. Push down. Down that way.
Sure, pop number 2, runway 23, clear land.
Number 223.
And now you can let go and it pretty much stays there?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's pitching up a little bit, so give it a little bit more trim nose down.
Gotcha.
It takes a little bit to get used to. If you grab this,
A lot quicker.
a lot quicker. Done. Alright, we're outside of the Class C airspace now. So let's turn of the heading of north. Just follow the road. See how the roads are running north here?
Yeah.
So turn north and let's climb up to 2,500.
Really?
So at full power, so you can climb. The pull, push in. There we go. Look at the horizon. Oh, we can climb about 80 knots or so. So to do that, see where the horizon is? So if you pick the horizon right there, that should give you about 80 knots.
Really?
See this road that's coming up over here?
Yeah.
I want you to turn right down that road.
And then for X-ray Papa, into Bravo.
Yeah, you can start your turn now.
4X Pop, Roger, taxi ramp via Alpha, Echo, cross 113 at Alpha.
And Alpha to Echo, cross 13 at Alpha for X-ray Papa.
How'd I do?
Flight remain north of runway 23.
It's easy when you start look at the roads. So look at these lines. Those are north, south, west, and east for most places in the United States. Not everywhere, but most of them are north.
Flight remain north of runway 23.
Cardinal direction.
Start flight speed, turn on rest.
So there's 2,000. Let's go ahead and level off at 2,000 for a minute. and let's turn back to the north. So what we're doing out here while we're doing these turns as we climb is we're looking for traffic. So we're calling them clearing turns.
Okay.
Okay, since we're leveled off, you can bring this back to about 2200 RPM.
70 Papa, let's turn that Echo tax trump via Echo Delta.
Let's turn Echo.
Go back down to 2000 feet. Trim it if you need it to. So 2000 RPM is about right there. 2200.
We're at 2,000 feet right now, right?
We're at 2,200 feet. So you need to go down 100 foot. Alright, let's turn to the west and stay at 2,000 feet. Look outside. See how your nose is already pitching up?
Yep.
I can tell you're already going to be climbing.
There's a sun there.
Yep, just go ahead and keep your turn going all the way back around to south headings, so we don't go right into the sun. Good. Keep turning to the south. You see the lines out there? Look at the roads.
Yep.
Alright, let's climb to 2500 and make a left turn to east heading. So find a road out there, get your bearings from looking outside. So full power. Full power. Power's in. Just like your gas. Yep, you're adding gas. So look outside. Remember where I told you to put the nose to climb?
Yep.
Alright, so if we pull the power all the way back, do you think we can still fly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our best glide's 65. So what I want you to do is hold your altitude here. We're going to do what's called slow flight. I want you to slow down to about 70 knots. So pull the power all the way back. Keep looking outside. Maintain your altitude. Follow that line. Okay, see, as we're slow, we're going to have to keep increasing altitude, or pitch here to maintain our altitude. We won't slow the airspeed. So now we're going to start adding power. So add power, try to keep that 70 knots. Your nose up. Pitch is going to control your airspeed. Okay. So we're going to pitch up for 70. This is going to control your altitude. So are we low?
No, we're going up now.
We're low, so we want to add power. Add power. So it's just like a gas pedal.
Yep.
Okay, pitch for your airspeed. So pitch up. Get that airspeed at 70. There you go. Get a little right rudder there.
Right?
Yep. Right rudder.
That's what I did, right?
Yep. But you also were, you were also turning. Alright, now let's turn to the north heading. And climb at the same time. Pitch for airspeed, get that 70 knots.
Okay.
You can see you lose lift when you turn also, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's climb back up to 2500. Keep that 70 knots. Now you can adjust your keep pushing it in. You need to get your altitude. You haven't climbed up 2500 yet. There you go. Now you can start pulling the power back because you don't need to climb anymore. Look outside. Alright, let's turn to the west. Only about 10 degrees bank. So 10 degrees bank's about right there. Okay?
Okay.
So when we're slow, we don't want to bank too much. Look outside. There's about 10 degrees bank. Power for altitude. If you get too low, we start to sink. So you're losing altitude. So you need to add power. Keep your turn. Keep your turn and go into west. Alright, nice job. Let's go down to 2,000 feet. And we'll keep flying to the west for a minute. And we'll start to head back towards our airport here.
I can pull the mixture, throttle out, right?
Yeah. Hard to do them all at once, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, let's turn to the south, and we'll climb back up to 2,000. Go full power, let's get up to 2,000. We're pitch for airspeed. Throttle for power. For altitude. Look outside. I can tell you're going to climb because your nose is too high.
Yep.
So this is kind of preset, so 190, more like right there. Alright, let's go down to 1,500 feet, and I want you to maintain 80 knots in the descent.
Okay.
So pitch for 80, and this is going to control your altitude, right? So pitch for 80, bring the power all the way off, there you go. Once you get 80, then you can start pushing your nose forward and coming down. Look outside. You're wanting to turn to the right for some reason. Or back to the left. No, fine, you're fine. Pitch for airspeed, so pitch back up to 80. Alright, let's go down to 1,000 feet, and we're going to go, heading at about 250, we're going to end up going back to the airport now, we'll go do some touch and goes. So we're going to stay on this side of the river. That side is where Class C airspace is. So we're just going to follow the river up. And then once we get close to Page, we'll turn in past the buildings up here. Alright, now you can start turning back to the base. So, see that building right there with the flag behind it?
Yeah.
That's where you want to aim for now. It's a good traffic pattern altitude, it's 1,000 feet. Alright, we're a little bit too close in the base, so turn about 10 degrees to the left there, 20 degrees. Alright there, that's good.
Is there an Air Force base or something? Oh, is that the base?
That's our report. Yeah.
Okay.
Base shower is Kong 17223, 10 miles to the northwest inbound for touch and goes.
A little bit more.
17223 base charge for midfield right downwind runway 23.
Midfield right downwind runway 23, 823.
Send back runway 23, clear touch and go, make left traffic.
3521 Quebec, clear touch and go, left traffic, runway 32. Alright, I'm going to bring the power back to about 1,500.
Okay.
And our speeds on the flaps are 210 and 85. So let's hold our altitude, we're going to bleed off from speed. Do you see the airport still?
Nope. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go flaps 1 here. Let's hold, we're a little slow, let's hold probably 80 knots here. Now we can start coming down. I'm going to throw it for you.
Right, so Mike Echo, pace start, continue runway 23.
Continue.
Keep it coming down. Look outside, keep it coming down, but right there, that's where you want your nose.
Yeah.
Coming down, now let's start to turn towards the runway. Okay. And we're going to start slowing 70, and I'm going to add another notch of flaps here. I'm going to start bringing the power back, keep your nose coming down.
Space Tower, Skyhawk 6065 Lima, holding short Alpha 623.
Okay, now start to turn towards final.
That Pace Tower, hold short runway 23.
Hold short 23, 665.
Airspeed's looking good. We're starting to line up at the runway. Hold your power, you can use power as you need it. Put one hand on the power. Okay, so we're going fast, so pitch up and then power, bring it back so we can keep coming down. One hand on the power. Alright, we got the runway made, so I'm going to add full flaps for you. Kind of want to pitch up. So we added some trim for nose down. We're going to keep coming down, we're high.
Oh, okay.
Don't get any slower than 60. Keep bringing that power off.
It's already off.
Okay, there's off. So 60. I'm just going to help you with this, okay? I'm going to keep my hand on the power here. Coming down, keep it coming down. We don't want to get slower than 60. Add a little bit of power, so make sure we make the runway here. Feet on the ground. Keep looking down the runway. A little bit of right rudder. I'm going to go power off. And then I'm just going to hose it off. Okay? I'm going to go flaps up. Full power, right rudder, right rudder, right rudder. Right rotate.
Runway 23, turn course, clear for takeoff.
Rotate, rotate. There you go.
Clear for takeoff on course 6065 Lima 23.
Alright, hand on your throttle. Don't let it come out. Keep climbing out at 70. We'll concentrate on looking outside.
7 Mike Echo, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land 23, 7 Mike Echo.
Right rudder, right rudder. Right rudder. Gotta put that ball in the center. Step on the ball. So, alright, here's 500 feet. We're gonna turn left.
Okay.
Watch that bird.
Where?
You're past it now. Keep climbing, looking outside.